sitting president. The idea that a sitting president would be incapacitated by facing trial while in office, that's belied by President Trump himself. While he currently faces no charges and hence no trial, according to Time, he's nevertheless the subject of nearly a dozen other investigative lawsuits looking into him, his businesses, and his associates. That doesn't seem to have interrupted his ability to function. As a matter of fact, he seems to thrive on it. Bringing accountability to this process is not a Republican, not a Democratic idea. It's just the right thing to do. Joining me now is Neil Kinkoff. He worked in the Office of Legal Counsel from 1993 to 1997. He testified against William Barr's nomination for the Senate Judiciary Committee this past January and is currently a constitutional law professor at Georgia State University. Mr. Kinkoff, do you think it's settled policy, this OLC guideline?
It's settled Justice Department policy, but you're quite right. It is not a settled legal proposition. No court has ever endorsed the position, and there are strong arguments on the other side. So it's settled within the Justice Department, but it is not a settled rule of constitutional law.
Do you think that Robert Mueller was obligated to follow the OLC guideline?
Yes, he's a Justice Department employee, and he was obligated to follow it. Now, he may have asked for it to be reconsidered, and I think that would be an interesting line of questioning if he testifies before Congress, whether he asked that question, because part of the Mueller report, in the part where it considers obstruction of justice, the constitutional theory that the president can commit obstruction of justice is in tension with the theory that the president cannot be indicted or prosecuted. And so it would have made sense for him to have run that question up the chain, and it would be interesting to know what he was told if he did.
Look, you're a smart guy, a constitutional scholar, you worked in OLC. Like the rest of us, you've been watching what's just unfolded. Explain it to me.
So I think the real key to understanding this is Ken Starr, right? When Ken Starr issued his report, he was virtually foaming at the mouth for Bill Clinton's impeachment. And he really undermined the credibility of the investigation by his partisan behavior. I think Robert Mueller wants to do everything he can to avoid that kind of spectacle and to avoid that kind of legacy. And so instead, what he's done is to lay out the facts and to leave it to Congress to decide whether or not to proceed with impeachment, which I should add is the theory of the OLC memos from Dixon in '73 and from Randy Moss in 2000.
The problem that I have with Mueller's approach, by the way, I regard him as a patriot. I appreciate the way in which he undertook this task. I think he went a step too far with this fairness notion because he seems to have teed it up for the Congress without reaching a conclusion. And I agree with Bill Barr that there was nothing that precluded Mueller from reaching a conclusion on obstruction, not to bring an indictment, but to reach a conclusion and provide additional guidance to the Congress. Do you agree with that?
I agree with you that he could have. But the theory of the OLC memo is that to indict a sitting president puts a cloud over the office. For a special counsel to say that the president committed obstruction of justice would put a cloud over the office. I don't think there's anything unconstitutional about that, but the theory of the OLC memo is that it is unconstitutional. So I think Mueller could have. I understand why he didn't. I think at this point, though, it's very much incumbent upon Congress to take up that question. And I think in addition to the fairness point, Mueller placed a lot of weight on not wanting to preempt Congress's process. And that process is supposed to be informed by judgment made by politically accountable actors. And Mueller is not that.
But in Mueller's effort to play it down the middle, I think he left this Rorschach test that we saw unfold this week where people were reading into his 9 or so minute presser, whatever they wanted to, and I don't think that it moved the needle either way as a result. You get the final word.
Okay, I completely agree with you. I think he's left us in a position where supporters of the president continue to say, untruthfully, but continue to say no obstruction, no collusion. And those of us who read the report and the facts in the report see that that's just a lie.
Professor, thanks for your time and expertise. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Let's check in on your tweets and Facebook comments. What do we have, Catherine? From Twitter, I think. Anyone who still can't see Trump is unfit for office is either uninformed or unfit as a human being. See Mao. The standard is high crimes and misdemeanors. Unfitness is subjective, and I think it gets resolved in the next election, what people think, not in an impeachment process, but we'll see. Look, the pitch I'm making here is simply this. Do we want to have a standard where a sitting president cannot be indicted while in office? And if that's the case, then Congress ought to make it the law, because this is not a settled issue among legal scholars. I don't consider myself one, but I did a lot of reading on the subject this week, and that Ken Starr memo is really illuminating. They didn't buy into it. Still to come, it's commencement season. So what are this year's speakers telling graduates about to take on the world? Here's what actress Viola Davis said at Barnard.
Own all of your memories and experiences, even if they were traumatic. Own it. Own it. The world is broken because we're broken. There are too many of us who want to forget. Who said that all of who you are has to be good? All of who you are is who you are.
Great. Another wireless ad. So many of them are full of this complicated, tricky language about their network and offers and blah, 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 blah. Look, Sprint's going to do things differently and let you decide for yourself. They're offering a new 100% total satisfaction guarantee. Try it out and see the savings. If you don't love it, get your money back. See? Simple. Now Sprint's unlimited plan comes with one of the newest phones included for just $35 a month. So switch now.
Home sweet home. Your sanctuary. Your safe harbor. The place you would do anything to protect. In the back of your mind, you know you need home security. But traditional alarm companies have made things so complicated that you just keep putting it on the bottom of your list. Well, SimpliSafe Home Security is changing that. One home, one customer, one thoughtful innovation at a time. A security system so simple, you can set it up yourself in less than an hour. An arsenal of sensors and cameras designed to blanket you with protection and keep going strong no matter what Mother Nature or anyone else throws at it. Be it power outages, downed landlines, cut Wi-Fi, bats, hammers, or anything else. It's home security that feels more at home in your home. Motion sensors that know the difference between a pet and an intruder. Window sensors so small they don't spoil the view. A doorbell that can answer the door for you. All professionally monitored for just $15 a month, with no contract or long-term commitment. It's home security the way it should be, and we're not the only ones saying it. Wirecutter and PC Magazine both named SimpliSafe Editor's Choice. The Verge compared SimpliSafe to 5 other home security brands, and along with CNET, named us the best. So, what are you waiting for? Join the 2 million Americans who've put home security back on the top of their list. Each system comes with free shipping and a 60-day risk-free guarantee. SimpliSafe. It's home security that feels more like home.
Me and my girls run a tight game. Together, we can all level up. Boom.
Claws. New season June 9th on TNT.
Termites. Feasting on homes 24/7. We're on the move, Roger.
Hey, Rick, all good? Oh, yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Termites never stop trying to get in. At Terminix, we never stop working to keep them out because they can cause thousands of dollars in damage. Call Terminix now to schedule a free termite inspection. As America's leading termite control provider, we'll do whatever it takes to stop them in their tracks. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. To schedule a free termite inspection, call 1-800-TERMINIX and protect your home. And if they ever do come back, so will we. To schedule a free termite inspection, call 1-800-TERMINIX or visit Terminix.com. Terminix, defenders of home.
3 back-to-back CNN presidential town halls tomorrow night, only on CNN.
It's commencement time. I didn't give a speech this year, but I have in the past 3. So I always like to pay attention to what others choose to say as they send graduates off into the world. Here's a look at some of the messaging of 2019, the mantra of Oprah Winfrey at Colorado College.
Everything is always working out for me. That's my mantra. Make it yours. Everything is always working out for me because it is, and it has, and it will continue to be as you forge and discover your own path.
Apple CEO Tim Cook's Think Different advice at Tulane.
Steer your ship into the choppy seas. Look for the rough spots, the problems that seem too big, the complexities that other people are content to work around. It's in those places that you will find your purpose.
President Trump spoke Thursday at the Air Force Academy. He shook each of the cadets' 1,000 hands. He also conveyed a message of forgiveness.
Few cadets are still on restriction for pranks and other fairly bad mischief. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you all know who you are. So keeping with tradition, and as your commander-in-chief, I hereby absolve and pardon all cadets serving restrictions and confinements. And that you earned. You earned it. So you're all on even footing. Is that nice?
Democrat Stacey Abrams, who ran a close race for Georgia governor last year, had this bipartisan message for the students at American University School of Public Affairs in Washington.
Beyond the easy labels of party and ideology are the deeply held convictions that shape those labels. But too often, adherence to conservative or progressive, to liberal or moderate, to Democrat or Republican or independent, to being pro this or anti that becomes an excuse for lazy thinking. And for today, at least, I urge you to set aside your labels and explore what your principles say about the world you wish to serve.
Here's hoping the graduates can take in all of these well-meaning words as they find their ways in the world. Congratulations to all. Still to come, your best and worst tweets and Facebook comments, and we'll give you the final result of this survey question. Your final chance to vote is now at smerconish.com. Will America's gun problem ever change?
Make fitness routine with Pure Protein.
High protein, low sugar, tastes great.
High protein, low sugar, so good.
High protein, low sugar, birthday cake.
Pure Protein, the best combination for every fitness routine.
A salute to one of Dad's most important jobs, fatherhood. This Father's Day, give Dad the gift of steel. Right now, save $20 on the MS-170 chainsaw. And grass trimmers start at just $129.95 at SteelDealers.com.
My experience with USA Air has been excellent. They really appreciate the military family, and it really shows.
With all that USAA offers, why go with anybody else? We know their rates are good. We know that they're always going to take care of us.
It was an instant savings, and I should have changed a long time ago.
It was funny because when we would call another insurance company, they would say, oh, we can't be USAA.
We're the Weber family.
We're the Tennies.
We're the Hales, and we're USAA members for life.
Get your USAA auto insurance quote today.
Discover card? Hi, do you have a travel card? We do. The Discover It Miles card. Earn unlimited 1.5 miles on every purchase. Plus, we'll match your miles at the end of your first year. You'll match my miles? Yeah, mile for mile. And no blackout dates or annual fee. Nice. I was thinking about taking a scuba diving trip. I love that. Or maybe go surfing. Or not. Okay, maybe somewhere else. Maybe a petting zoo. Can't go wrong. Can't get eaten.
Earn miles. We'll match them at the end of your first year. Plus, no annual fee or blackouts. The Discover It Miles card.
Can you love wearing powerful sunscreen? Yes. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer. Unbeatable protection helps prevent early skin aging and skin cancer with a clean feel. The best for your skin. Ultra Sheer. Neutrogena.
CPSS, verify go for launch. CPSS, verify go for launch. CPSC, verify go for launch. Booster flight, verify go for launch. SRO, verify go for launch. SRO, verify go for launch. LM, verify go for launch. LM, go for launch.
So, Frank, you've been big hurt. Why do you need Nugenix? After 40, a guy loses free testosterone. Even me. I couldn't stay in shape like I used to.
Right. So does Nugenix really work?
Yes, it's the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC.
Okay, great. But does it work for you?
Oh, yeah. My workouts are incredible now. I'm feeling stronger, more energetic, with a lot more drive.
So, say I knew someone who should try Nugenix. How does he do that?
It's easy. Just send a text to get a complimentary bottle.
Frank's right. Now you can claim a complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenix by texting NEW to 321321. Its unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help a man feel stronger, leaner, more energetic, and more passionate.
And trust me, you'll like the difference too.
Samples are not available in stores, so text NEW to 321321 for a complimentary bottle of Nugenix.
United Shades of America with W. Kamau Bell. New episode tomorrow night at 10 on CNN.
So, how did you vote on the survey question at smirconish.com? Will America's gun problem ever change? Survey says 10,567 votes cast. Unfortunately, sadly, we, the no's, have it. 73% say no. Here's hoping that we are all wrong, those of us who constitute the 73%. What came in social media this week, Catherine? What do we got? Throwing in the towel after Sandy Hook is the saddest commentary of all. Everybody needs to stay engaged on the issue of guns, and then that may mean lobbying or just, yeah, I hate to say it, Susan. I mean, in coming into the studio to deliver the program today, I said to myself, how much attention do we pay to Virginia? That's the saddest commentary of all. Maybe a bad reflection on me as a professional, but I'm telling you truthfully, I feel like it's so damn sad, and yet it's another story and nothing will change. Next one, what do we got? I think if someone were brave enough to show pictures of the carnage complete with victims, there would be a better chance of changing our gun laws. Sounds awful, but seeing is believing. I can't say your handle. Nitro Girl. Okay, you know what else, Nitro Girl? Letting NIH take a look at this problem, because it is a gun problem. That would be a healthy step in the right direction. Give me another one. Mueller gave the report to his boss to make the conclusion, and he did. No obstruction. Gypsy Dave, no. His job. I mean, look at the plain text of what his role was. He was to report to the Attorney General in a confidential style manner his decisions regarding prosecution and declination. It was a binary choice that he faced, and he did neither. He punted. And you know, at a minimum, I think Robert Mueller should have told us if that was his philosophy from the outset. In other words, if from the get-go he never intended. Remember, not until March 5 did Bill Barr know that Mueller wasn't going to bring it to a conclusion. Couldn't disagree with you more. Please make sure that you join me for my American Life in Columns tour. Oh, I'll be in Washington, D.C. on Monday night, then in Denver, Parker, Colorado on June 23rd. And remember, you can catch up with us anytime on CNN Go and on demand. See you next week.
New from L'Oreal, Lash Serum Solution. With our Lash Caring Complex, see a thicker looking lash fringe in just 4 weeks. Over 10,000 women tried it and love it.
My husband has noticed the difference. I really love Lash Serum.
Try new Lash Serum Solution from L'Oreal Paris.
Is that net carbs or total? Not enough fiber. Chocolate would be good.
Snacking should be sweet and simple. The delicious Lucerna gives you the sweet while helping you manage your blood sugar.
Glucerna, everyday progress.
It's time for our Memorial Day sale on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to keep you both comfortable. It's the final days to save $1,000 on the new Queen Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, only $17.99, and Sunday.
Some moments you don't want to share on social media or store out there on the cloud. Some moments are just for your inner circle. Meet Eevee, the smart photo manager that lets you collect, organize, and privately share.
PNC Bank has technology to help make banking easier, like a PNC Business Line of Credit, because sometimes inner peace requires a little external soundproofing. Or PNC Total Auto, a place online to easily find and finance the right car for you and your passengers. Or PNC Home Insight, to search for a new house within your budget, hopefully with a grass yard. PNC, make today the day.
It's an exciting time at Kia with great products. All of our amazing vehicles come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and advanced safety features. And during our summer sticker sales event, hurry in to get 0% APR for 66 months and up to $2,000 additional cash on specially tagged 2019 models. Visit your local Kia dealer, look for a sticker, and save. Hurry in to Kia's summer sticker sales event today.
Maria Ramirez?
Hi.
Maria Ramirez.
Maria Ramirez.
McDonald's is committing $150 million in tuition assistance, education, and career advising programs
Maria Ramirez.
to help more employees achieve their dreams.
This is the story of John Smith. Not this John Smith. Or this John Smith. Or any of the other hundreds of John Smiths that are Humana Medicare Advantage members. No, it's this John Smith, who we paired with a Humana team member to help address his own specific health needs. At Humana, we take a personal approach to your health to provide care that's just as unique as you are, no matter what your name is.
Plants capture CO2. What if other kinds of plants captured it too? These industrial plants had technology that captured carbon.